Welcome to Program Evaluation. My name is Dr. Ellis and I'll be your instructor this semester. I create this video to help you learn how to navigate the course and so also you can put a face with a name. This video will be the first thing that welcomes you when you access the course, and it'll be up here for the next week or so, just so you'll feel comfortable with how to access the different information. After that week or two is up, the page that will greet you for the rest of the semester is the home page. So here you'll see all of your announcements, all of the information that I load here. You'll see if I add anything new, you'll just see as a running list. And then any of the assignments, I do select a due date and time, so those should be posted here. Please do not assume that if you don't see an assignment listed here that you don't have anything due. In the course calendar or the course schedule, there's clear due dates, and also in the grade book, I make sure that there's a due date associated with all the assignments and even the discussion board. So don't fear, you'll be able to figure out when things are due with ease. The next area is the syllabus and schedule. Right now I have the syllabus and I'll post the course schedule as a separate document, but there is a schedule within the syllabus that should be helpful. Additional resources with respect to the book and some other technical things for those of you who have never taken an online course before. This may be helpful for you as well. I use this current week button to give you easy access to whatever week we're on. So I like to call this one-stop shopping. You just click on current week and then you'll see the lecture, whatever the required reading is. We're going to either use a discussion board or a discussion forum or a blog depending on how many students are in the course, and that will be the next area. So that's, you can think of the blogs or the discussion board as your in-class activity where we're going to discuss the chapter and also apply some of the things that we learn as a group and kind of share in that area. And then you also have your lessons, which are 1 or 2 page reflections on what you read, and there's detailed instructions on what should be included in that particular paper that you'll find here. So this is pretty much the structure that we'll be doing for the 14 weeks of the course, and then we have one big final paper that is a combination of the 14 papers and also an actual program evaluation plan that you're going to be submitting as well. And once we get past the different weeks, if you needed to go back and review other weeks, if you click on the weekly assignments button, you'll see week 1, and I'll change my view from the student view so you can see the rest of the weeks are also listed here as well. So if you get behind or if you need to reflect back on other weeks, you can easily access them by clicking the weekly assignments. Although within each week I do provide you the link for the discussion board, there's also an area called Ask a Question and the Coffee Shop, which are areas where you may want to go outside of just the current week or the weekly assignments. So the Ask a Question, I ask if you have a question that's about the course, it's not of a personal nature, that you come here and you post the question. A lot of the questions I have already are listed here. A lot of the typical questions that have already been asked by students are here, so you may want to refer to this list first. If not, if your question is not listed here, feel free to click Create a Thread, and then you'll just type your subject and your question, and I'll receive it via email as well. And if you want to subscribe to this forum, if you want to receive an email if someone asks a question and when I respond to it, or if one of your fellow classmates responds to it, you'll just click the subscribe button and it allows you to receive the email letting you know what was asked and soon after what the response was. If this becomes a little bit much, you can just easily click the unsubscribe button and you will not be bombarded with emails. The other area in the discussion board called the Coffee Shop, this is a place for you to talk among yourselves. I don't really get into this unless someone asks me a question that is not course related, and it's just kind of fun. But this is just a place where we can talk, or you can talk amongst yourselves to learn more from each other and just to share things as fun as recipes. There's an email feature if you want to learn more about me and my background. The faculty button is here, and the My Grades, which is probably one that's most heavily used, I can't access that because I'm an instructor in here. But again, all of your due dates and times will be here. If you're not familiar with Blackboard or UTC Online, the Student Help 101 button has been designed for you. So you can just click on the different areas and it will teach you how to use the different features. There's also the Blackboard help button here that it'll take you out to the help tutorials, and you'll click on student help, and there's tons of information here that will help you learn how to use Blackboard, and there's PDFs and video tutorials. So whichever you feel comfortable with, that's a great place to start. I hope you feel comfortable in the course. I'm going to get back into it so you can feel a safe place. That's how you would get back to your course from the help material. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to email me at jennifer-t-ellis@utc.edu. I also provide my Skype and my Google Talk and Google Chat information, so feel free to add me as a contact, and I look forward to working with you this semester.